Hello and welcome to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Marta. Today is the 18th of September and this time I'm bringing you a little bit of a mini news cache as we have a fair few little bits and pieces of news floating around the internet today, and I just thought I'd roll them all together in one video. Now in this video we're going to be covering Need for Speed's Rivals Complete Edition, some interesting comments from Peter Molyneux regarding how Microsoft thought Minecraft was rubbish in its early development, and how Final Fantasy 13, 13.2 and Lightning Returns will be coming to the PC. So, let us begin with Need for Speed Rivals Complete Edition, which has been officially announced by EA. Now, this is set for release on October the 21st in North America and October the 24th in Europe, and the Complete Edition will include all 6 previously released DLC packs for the title. It will be available on PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and of course PC. Now, for those of you wondering, the DLC packs included will be the Ferrari Edition Special Complete Pack, Simply Jaguar Complete Pack, Concept Lamborghini Complete Pack, the Koenigsegg Agera 1, and the Complete Movie Pack, as well as the Loaded Garage Pack. So, not a bad deal, especially if perhaps you were waiting or perhaps just didn't have the money the first time it came around. You can just pick up the Complete Edition and get all the DLC as well. Next up, we have some comments, those interesting comments from Peter Molyneux regarding Microsoft and Minecraft. Now, of course, Peter Molyneux worked for Microsoft for a long time as chief of Lionhead Studios, and he says that the firm dismissed Minecraft with little consideration early in its development. Now, he said that he himself has been a fan of the game since its early days, when you could, quote, only chip out blocks pretty much and that was all. But Microsoft was apparently less impressed. And he said, quote, well, I can remember coming to things like this back in my Microsoft days and talking to Microsoft. They thought it was rubbish. You know, it didn't have a character, it didn't have story, it didn't have tutorial. The graphics were, you know, like 1980s graphics, and they totally missed that. To consumers, they didn't care. Some of the most beautiful scenes I've ever seen in the game has been in Minecraft, because you just feel like this never-ending world, really. Now, Xbox Box Phil Spencer did say that they didn't really know what they were getting into when they started working with Mojang for the Xbox 360 version 3 years ago, but of course it has become a runaway success, and was of course a runaway success on PC way before a console version was even dreamed of, and now has, well, gotten to huge levels, Mojang and Minecraft, obviously to the point where Mojang was purchased for $2.5 billion. So to say that no one expected this result is probably the understatement of the year, to be quite honest. I don't think anyone expected Minecraft to explode to quite the level it has. Obviously it was huge on PC, and a console version did seem kind of inevitable, but I don't think anyone predicted this acquisition from Microsoft, so can't really blame them there. But moving on to the most interesting piece of news that definitely made me sit up and take interest is that we will be having an actual fairly recent set of Final Fantasy games coming to PC. As I said, Final Fantasy 13, 13.2 and Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13 will all be coming to PC, and Final Fantasy 13 will be the first to come on Steam on October the 9th. Now the other two that I mentioned will also be coming in next spring, but exact dates for those two are yet to be confirmed. Now, Final Fantasy 13 is currently available for pre-order on Steam and is actually slightly discounted, very slightly, at the price of $14.39. The full price at launch will be $15.99. And as well as this, we have the minimum and recommended specifications, which are, well, low. Let's put it that way. As for OS on minimum, guess what it is? Windows 7? Windows Vista? No, it's Windows XP, Service Pack 2 or later. It's been a while since I've said the words Windows XP, I'll tell you that much. Processor wise, you need 2 gigs dual core CPU, memory 1 gig of RAM, graphics card Nvidia GeForce 8 series or ATI Radeon HD 2000 series, VRAM 256 megabytes or later, DirectX is 9 and hard drive space is 30 gigs. As for recommended, you have the more normal Windows Vista 7 or 8. Processor will be Intel Core 2 Quad 2.66 GHz or AMD Phenom 2 X4 2.8 GHz processor. Memory is still a low 1 GB of RAM. Graphics card will be Nvidia GeForce GTX 460 or the ATI Radeon HD 5870, and DirectX version is 11. Now, they have listed some additional notes here saying that, quote, a game controller using X input is recommended for this game. If using a direct input based controller, please use driver side key configuration to adjust settings as required. So there you have it, rather interesting to say the least. Of course, we do have some Final Fantasy games on PC, not including A Realm Reborn, of course, but they're all the old ones, Final Fantasy VII, you know, etc. For the fairly recent Final Fantasy 13, 13-2 and Lightning Returns to come, well, that's rather interesting and quite left field, actually. And it kind of gives me hope that maybe, just maybe, we will see Final Fantasy 15 on the PC. I know it seems unlikely, and I would have laughed in your face if you suggested this to me last week, but given this, I don't know. It seems like Square is maybe waking up to the fact that, well, the PC is a growing market, and, well, given that, well, their old games do really well on Steam in terms of the old Final Fantasy titles and whatnot, it might be an idea to actually bring their big name titles over, such as Final Fantasy 15. And, well, Square, you know, I'm not one to ask for favours, but if you really want to make me happy, if you really want to put a smile on my face, bring Kingdom Hearts 3 to the PC. That would be amazing. Probably never happen in anyone's lifetime ever, but yeah, I'd be okay with that, wouldn't you guys? I think so.